Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully everyone is doing okay out there. Today I'll be creating a coffee table made out of a box. I will first start off by sealing the box with this duct tape and just going around the edges and making sure everything is taped down. I always get questions in the comments when I make a table out of cardboard, and people ask me if the table is sturdy, if the table will last, and my answer is yes, yes, yes. I think people think of it as just, cardboard, and they don't realize that you're also adding things to the cardboard, like glue and glass and rocks and all the other things. So it's definitely adding another layer to the cardboard. I'm not saying you can moonwalk on a table, but it's definitely sturdy. Next, I am taking this poster board and I am covering it with the mirrored adhesive paper, and I am folding it in half. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm covering the sides of the cardboard, which I'll show you in the next clip. Today I'll be showing you two ways to create this table. The first way is adding this mirror reflective paper to the pre-cut poster boards that I cut earlier, and I've pre-cut them all to match the sides of the box. I then took the box outside and spray painted it silver. I didn't spray the top silver because that is where I'm putting my glass. But these are the pre-cut pieces that I pre-made. So I am now going to glue on my pieces. This is the side of the box, but I turned it upwards to give you guys a closer look. So I am covering all the edges with my pre-cut mirror paper. And like I said, this is the first method, so you can either do this method or you'll see the second method I have later on in the video. So I'll go ahead and explain the first method. The first method is basically making the trim out of the mirrored paper, and the second method is making the trim out of the mirrored squares. So after I covered all the edges with the mirrored paper, this is how it looked. Now the next part. This is the white crushed rocks from the Dollar Tree, and I literally just spray painted it silver, and I'm going to add glitter to it next. Now this is just an alternative route. You can also buy the crushed mirror from Michael's. And now I'm just taking this paintbrush and school glue and adding a coat to the inside. So to save on my Mod Podge, I make the first coat with the school glue, and then for the second coat I'm going to add Mod Podge. But if you would prefer to use Mod Podge all the way through, then obviously that is fine too. You can use school glue for the whole project. I would just say that it probably wouldn't have the nice gloss at the end as it would do with Mod Podge. Next, I'm going to take my first round of crushed rocks and sprinkle them on top of the glue. And by the way, if you go the mirror reflective paper route, make sure you leave the film on, so later on, if there's any glue on that made it on the film, you can just pull it off. And this is the second brush I'm using to go around and make sure that all the rocks are pushed down. And then what I'm doing is just getting the glitter and covering the rest of the glue that's still showing with it. When that side is dry, I'm going to turn and move on to the next side. I'd say each side needs a total of 2 coats of rocks and a combination of school glue and the Mod Podge. After each side is done, the box should look like this. And like I said, this is the first option of trimming your box. Just make sure your mirrored paper is a little bit more smooth. As you can see, I have a couple of air bubbles, but those can be easily removed just by rubbing my finger on it. And now I will start adding my 2-inch square mirrors around the perimeter of the box. And after the sides are done, it should look like this. So you have a total of 2 options for the perimeter of your table. I got these 4 candle holders from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to spray them silver. And also I added a trim around it using the mirror tiles that I got from Amazon. And I'll be using them as the legs to my coffee table. Now this is optional. If you would prefer your coffee table to sit on the ground, then you obviously wouldn't have to add these. So this mirror that I got doesn't fit perfectly on top of the table, and I'm glad it doesn't because it gives me an opportunity to preach to you guys. If something doesn't fit, you make it fit. If something doesn't work, you make it work. These are 1/2-inch mirrors, and I am just going to put those on the side to make up the difference. With that being said, just because you're doing a project and something doesn't work out totally the way you wanted it to, there's always other options. Never give up. There's always other options. After my squares dry, I am going to add the mirror on top, and the table is going to be done, finished. And I just want to take a moment to thank you so much for tuning into my videos. And all you do for me, it really brings a joy to my heart.